Oh Lord, that wasn't what I was aiming for. Ethereal synchronicity 444. Yes, yes, y'all. Boom. What we saying? Anyway, this was the second one. Check me just going live off the cuff. What we got there? You got the moon in Pisces. You probably can't even see that. I'm not even sure if you see my screen like I do, because I'm not recording in the normal fashion. Anyway, pretty sure you can hear me. Yeah, how is everybody? I'm not even sure if anybody be even like, about. In fact, I can see nobody's about clearly because I can see those things. But yeah, I didn't put no premiere or no warning. I just jumped on. Why am I here? It says it in the title. Flash sale, mini natal chart readings for those who contact me within, say, this weekend. Moon's in Pisces, and the Pisces moon is giving us that feeling of being slightly charitable. No, but like, I mean, it seems to be a bit of a buzz around what we're doing right now with astrology and other esoteric kind of disciplines. So thought I'd jump in on it because I have every right to. It's up to me to do what I want to do. Strange being live. It's been a minute since live, but what do you know? I'm here. So what am I offering? I'm offering basically natal chart readings. Preferably one question, maybe two, depending. But like that might be a bit more. So yeah, here we go. One question, £20, English pounds, yeah. Because much as dollars in. Yep. USA in house. Hi Tara. Yeah, let's see. Like I say, one question, 30 minutes, £20, and two questions, 45 minutes or 44 minutes, 444. Two questions, £30. So, I mean, getting me 44 minutes for £30 is not bad. Two questions of your natal chart. So, I mean, things where I could probably look at a couple of houses, and the planets, and possibly even the transits and a bit more. We'll see how far we can get in 45 minutes. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'd say it's a good deal. A good deal too. Yeah. So what we're saying, 20 English pounds, 30 minutes, one question. Or 30, wait there, yeah, that's 20 English pounds and 30 English pounds. So just for an extra £10, I'll give you half as long again. So we're talking 45 minutes, two questions. So I could probably split it down into reading the chart, maybe focus 20 minutes on each question, depending on how the questions line up together. But yeah, I'm hoping everybody's well, man, and everybody's like, living and doing what they came here to do. I'm gonna say that. I mean, it's like we all have our own journeys to follow, and they coincide with the journeys of other people, most definitely. But working out what it is that you want to do, astrology can definitely help with that, where that's concerned, or how you may be best able to achieve that with the natural skill set and disposition you've been given and been blessed with. I believe that it's that kind of functionalistic principle where everything that you would ever need, you already kind of have. And you're given your trials and tribulations to learn lessons from them. That's kind of how I see it in the bigger scheme of things. Let's keep a check on the time. 4 minutes, 4. But yeah, like if you're wondering what like astrology can actually do for you, what it's capable of, and I mean, I guess I take that for granted very often because it's something that I work with quite frequently, if not every day or all the time, and have done for a number of years, to be honest with you. I mean, I want to say I got like a 20-year experience with astrology in the sense of 5 in, 10 out, another 5 in, if you know what I mean. But you're never out once you're in. It's kind of like riding a bicycle. You're always going to be observant of the tides and the currents. I mean, depending on what your natural signs and dispositions are. So yeah, I repeat it again just to get it in my own head. I've said I do 30 minutes, £20, one question. 45 minutes, two questions for £30. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, £20 or £30, 30 minutes or 45 minutes. So it's quite simple breakdown. One question or two questions. There you go. Ah, let's breathe and take this in for a moment. Life passes by so fast. Sometimes you think, why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do that? And I should have done this, and I felt the urge and the inclination to do that. And if I would have known at the time. And I guess that's another way where astrology can really help, because if you look at the current transits, or you get an astrologer to look at the current transits for you in relation to your natal chart, it explains a lot to the situations that you're going through. The progress chart's a very good illustration of what's going on at a deeper level in any individual at any given time as well, because it kind of shows how you develop as an individual. So like I say, there's many techniques to this, and depending on what the question is, may depend on what technique I choose to use. But the basic format, I will say, realistically, is me looking at your natal chart and reading it through if you're not familiar with that. Oh, so what do I need? To do this, I would need your birth time and your birth location, as well as your birth date. So yeah, the place you're born, the time that you're born at, closest to the minute possible, and yeah, the date, obviously, the date. Um, the day will always be on the calendar, but you need the actual date in time. Yeah. I think that's quite a generous offer. I mean, I might even work something out with something else depending on what the negotiations are. Reading two charts in terms of relationships is always a bit of a tricky one, not because of the actual skill involved, but the ethical requirements of having both parties on side with it and actually having proof that both parties are on side with it. So I'm very wary of this. But I mean, we can go in always with the initial natal chart of a person. And if love interests are involved, which tend to attract people who have relationship interests or what I know about that, then that's possibly something that can go down the road of doing as well. But I guess knowledge of self, first and foremost, is one of those things that you have to start with. If you ain't got any base knowledge of where you're going and where you've come from, and don't get me wrong, I'm not going to tell you that, so to speak. It's a journey that we share, but like the blueprint that your natal chart gives to an astrologer, or basically the life code to yourself, it totally ties in with what you are experiencing at any given time. There's very few people who can transcend the birth chart with total no knowledge of it. Depending on where on the planet you're born, you may have that kind of situation where it doesn't apply so much, but even then you could probably see how your life would be dictated to by some kind of representation, maybe by a Placidus style chart when you live like high up in the northern latitudes or southern latitudes. That's just the philosophical thinking, because this sport, as I like to call it, gets deep. I mean, life's interesting. I'll say that, depending on how you spin it. Anyway, people, not going to keep you here too long. Yeah, feel free to drop comments, like, share, subscribe. How long am I going to keep the offer open till? I'm saying the weekend, but we'll see. We'll see on what the interest level is and how busy I actually am, because my timetable seems to be changing in the up and coming future. But that's literally, how can we say, as a, there's another word for that, but I can't think of it off the top of my head anyway. I like my phrases and my idioms for some reason. English language is quite a funny one. So what can I do while I'm here? I'm going to have a quick look at this chart. I don't think you'll see it, but I will anyway. Let's have a look. Okay, dokie. Right. Gemini's on the eastern ascendant, where we are in the northwest of England, UK. The moon, the transit moon, is in Pisces, and it is in a square with Jupiter. at 14 degrees of Sagittarius. So 9 degrees of Pisces for the moon, 14 degrees Sagittarius for Jupiter. Jupiter's been in that long-term square with Neptune as well. Yeah, that might add to the charitability of the people that I'm offering at the moment. And what else do we have there? We've got Mercury in Leo, 7 degrees. So it's coming out of the shadow phase of where it's been during the retrograde. We've got Mars on 29 degrees Leo, which is basically formerly the home of Regulus, but over thousands of years, Regulus has proceeded onto the 0 degrees of Virgo, but it's still kind of classically known as the Regulus degree. So, yeah, time to take some royal action. Venus is just passing over the sun. The sun being at 23 degrees and Venus being at 24.5. So, yeah, sun's nearly at 24. So they're just over half a degree apart. We got Saturn South Node and Pluto firmly sitting 3 degrees from each other, 14, 17, and 21 respectively. So yeah, 4 and 3 degrees apart from the South Node. And what else we got going on? Okay, so Cancer, North Node, Moon in Pisces, about to make a trine, Neptune's making a trine, I'm making a video. Guessing that's why videos are firing off everywhere, left, right, and center for everyone. And also, if the moon is the governor of the time with the nodes or the northern node being in Cancer, calling the moon the governor, then yeah, this shout in Pisces is a little an offering. Oh, and it's also making a sextile to Uranus. Close, well, yeah, what do we call a separating sextile with Uranus at 6 degrees Taurus. But yeah, opportunity to be taken nonetheless. So yeah, I'd say make it quick. That's a horary astrology technique. And with horary astrology, which I'm going to probably practice more in the future as time goes along, because, you know, sharpening your skill set is something astrologers like to do. Yeah, we'll find be able to do more services and offer you more things with horary techniques when I've advanced in that particular discipline. Anyway, let me jump back to the screen. I just realized I can see this, but you can see me, and that might not be a great look. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, right. Like I say, I wasn't looking to stick around too long. What I will say though, seeing as we've got audience and people enjoying the David Goggins video that I've put up and the Lewis Hamilton natal chart reading and some of the music that I was dropping as well, a few bars inspired by Nipsey Hussle. I mean, I've been doing it probably longer than Nipsey, to be honest with you, because I'm about the same age as him, but he's definitely got inspirational music, and most people I've spoken to who, you know, they have to say no matter how much they felt him was alive, it's a bit of a, I won't say a Tupac situation, but a situation where it's like so much more has come about since he's passed. It's one of those situations. But anyway, yeah. God will rise, Hermes, Ascadon. I meant to say that in my last video and my brain got stuck like, oh, what does it mean? Right. But yeah, I've corrected myself and got that off my chest. Okay. I expect, so inbox, and updates. Yeah, I didn't get off too soon. So guess what? Homeboy's got Twitter. Yeah, got Twitter. What's that? At esync444, the astrology link. Yeah, I started that. That's me. I did this. Instagram, it is esync_444_astrology. Might try and find a way to shorten that name, who knows? But esync, well, basically, right, everything's in the description box, so just have a look down. But I'll say it again: esync_444_astrology. So that's Twitter at esync444, the astrology link, and Insta, as I've just repeated 2 if not 3 times. What else have I got there? Got Facebook. I'm Ton Rose, TONNROSE. Get at me if you're a Facebooker and you know, do business on there. But otherwise, yeah, like I'm looking to just get busy. I can see it's clocking up to around the 15-minute mark. So I'll happily nicely tie it up and say, please like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, get me for the special offer. I'm about to be out of here. Deuces.